I come from a very large family. I'm from a polygamous family, and I have 19 siblings. There's 12 boys and 8 girls, and the most of the boys were older. The older 4 boys shared a room that was in the attic, and the only way to get to their room was some stairs on the outside of the house. And I remember him luring me up there, so nobody would have, if anybody were to walk in, he would know because you could hear the stairs from the outside. And so if I was 3 or 4, then he would have been 14 or 15. And so he was old enough to know better. And I grappled with this being real for, I think, over a year. And it finally got so bad that one night I was in my room, I couldn't deal with it anymore. And I got a knife and I was just dragging it across my wrist, just wondering what that would feel like. And I just didn't quite have the strength to puncture the vein. And so I called my older sister. She's 6 years older than me. And she essentially talked me off the ledge. And I think this was at a time when my 2 older sisters were living together. They were sharing a house together. And I think they were both on the phone. In fact, I was, again, reading my journal. And they both managed to talk me off the ledge and said, it's time for you to tell mom and dad. And so the next day I did. And Jenny came, and Jerusha, those are my sisters. And they sat with me, and I remember sitting there in the living room across from my parents, and I explained to them all, my flashbacks and everything like that. And I said, I hesitated to come to you for so long because I wasn't sure if it was real, but I know it's real. And I remember sitting there sobbing, and my parents just sat there and looked at me. And I'll never forget my dad saying to my mom, Sherry, go comfort your daughter.